Hi, come on in. Hi, Ty.
So excited to meet you.
Meet you. Let's come on in.
We're matching. I'm like, where's Waldo in New York City?
I'm like, let's play checkers.
This is awesome. This is Obsessions With, and I'm Ty Haney. It's a podcast, a vlogcast? Where I interview close friends of mine and the founders building the most successful and most loved brands and businesses today, where we focus on their obsessions, what they're most obsessed with in their personal lives, the core obsession that drove them to create their businesses in the first place. Today's episode features Shizu, founder of Apothékary, the plant-based wellness brand modernizing herbal remedies and daily rituals. She shares the herbs, habits, and everyday essentials she's most obsessed with right now. I keep hearing about Slay all day. I must know. I need this.
We have Slay all day, we have Wind Down, we have Blue Burn, all the names. But yeah, we do. We try to make our names not too serious because life is already serious.
I love it so much. But Slay all day in particular, it's energizing.
Yes, it has. It's like our matcha blend.
Okay.
But that one is like our powder signature formula. We're actually moving more to like liquid tinctures pretty soon, and like that's our core focus. And as you know, focus is kind of everything at this stage. Of course. So yeah.
In reading and just kind of my research, Nature's Pharmacy is how I captured it.
Yeah.
Tell me more kind of about really what you guys focus on.
Yeah, and we use pharmacy with an F because of course everything we do is like not spelled right. But Apothékary with a K and all the things. So I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years. This is my third company. First company was cold pressed juice. So always been health and wellness. Second company was tech, and I just I could not do it. Third company, Apothékary, and really what we do is bridge ancient medicine with modern science, and really trying to tie in our Eastern heritage. I'm Japanese. My parents were both immigrants from Japan, and kind of highlighting the rituals and herbs and plants and nature that really ground us. And in the Western world, I don't think people are well right now. Like it is a stressed economy and in market and society we live in. So really what we try to do is bridge ancient rituals that ground you from thousands and thousands of years and that nostalgia and getting people to feel fully mind, body, soul, more grounded with their routines.
It's so cool. And personally, I feel like I read that you grew up on a farm.
Yeah, so my parents, by accident, because my dad, he was a cow farmer. He immigrated from Japan, literally like on a boat, dropped out of college, couldn't speak a lick of English, and all he could do was manual labor. So by nature of that, he bought some property, became a Japanese landscaper. So he built Japanese Zen gardens in Canada, and he kind of brought that and Japanese sword fighting and martial arts to Canada. Incredible. Yeah, so on the farm we actually have a dojo where we do meditation. There's kendo, there's iaido, which is the sword fighting. Okay. And then we grow all the food that we eat through pears, cucumbers, tomato, everything. And we grow herbs too.
So you still have this farm?
Yeah. It's my parents live there. They're retired. It's in Vancouver. It's kind of like Boulder, Colorado, essentially. Yeah.
It reminded me of that because I spend part of my time with the kids in Boulder, which is where I grew up. And just like immersion in nature felt like the most beautiful way to live. So you still have the farm. That is where you grew up.
Correct.
You grow pears. That's incredible.
Yeah, Asian pears, normal pears, all the pears. And then we have bees. We do our own honey and harvest honey there too. But a lot of this business was inspired just because we grew up in nature. And I think there's a real groundedness by having that, but also modern day, supplements is all pills. Yeah. Literally in white plastic bottles in the pharmacy aisle. And it's like, there must be a better way to take medicine that's not so like synthetically derived. It's not meant for that. Yeah. So that's kind of really what we do is bridge people back to nature.
It's so cool. In terms of the origin story here, I know you worked at Goldman.
Yeah.
What was the evolution to this?
Yeah, and the entrepreneur journey is like never linear. Never. Parents, because they were immigrants, were like, please go get a stable job, doctor, lawyer, not an entrepreneur. So I chose finance and eventually ended up at Goldman. I worked on the prop desk there on the special situations doing distressed investing for 3 years. And I was like, this is not going to be how I want to live my life. And I think for anyone listening, I think it's really important that we always think about our eulogy virtues, not just our resume virtues. Okay. And I started thinking about that, I think, at a young age because all my grandparents had passed and just saw a lot of passing and death at a young age. And so it was a good reminder. Life is short.
Right. And so 3 years at Goldman.
3 years at Goldman, lived in Africa for a year. I became a yoga teacher in Bali.
Okay.
And like I said, I did this whole like eat, pray, love thing.
Yeah.
Eventually landed in DC where I was working at the World Bank. Cause like, okay, I gotta get like another job. Then on the side, I started my first company. It was a juice business.
Right.
And then, you know.
Cold pressed is still around.
And it's still around.
Yes.
And it's hot now. I feel like I exited way too early.
Okay.
But so I exited.
You originated it, then that was your first baby.
Yeah, that was my first baby. I don't know if I say originated it, but we were the first and only one in DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Okay.
And then we exited in 2019, and Apothékary kind of started as a side business while I was in that exit process.
Okay.
And really was the aha moment was the Walgreens and CVS, and I was like, there has to be a better way to take our medicine and supplementation. And now, obviously, beauty and wellness has become, as you know, like such an insanely crazy, trendy category, which was never the category that I thought we would enter, to be honest. Yeah.
Take me to Mozambique. Was it a banana farm?
It was.
Correct?
Yeah, it was a banana. Yeah, okay. I guess I couldn't leave the farm. But really, that was. I worked with a nonprofit called TechnoServe, and what they do is they connect business people that are on like MBA kind of hiatus time or about to start MBA or in transition. And there was an opportunity for a financial role for raising capital for farmers in Mozambique.
Wow.
So. Lived on like a $30 per diem a day. It was insane. He had a driver that was like constantly carrying an AK-47, and like it really puts into perspective life, like, and the freedom that we actually do have here.
Right.
Yeah, and then eventually it was like I need to find community back home. Like I can't continue to live abroad. I mean, have you lived abroad? I think
my sister, I have, but not in Africa.
Okay.
My sister lived in Uganda for 4 years.
Oh, amazing.
And wants to go, like that's where she wants to be, but similarly, like has to come back, tap in, and then go back. But I found that's quite striking in terms of going from Goldman to Mozambique, and not just like on a banana farm. Raising money for farmers is pretty.
It's a stark difference, but I think when you're an entrepreneur, you're kind of used to these, like, I mean, within a day, we live like 5 days, right? Within a day, we're like kind of whiplash between different conversations. And so I think that was great practice for me to be, I guess, somewhat just resilient to change, because change is constant.
Yeah, that's so cool. You had mentioned you spend time here in New York, in Vancouver, and then Japan.
Yeah.
Talk to me about kind of the Japan piece.
Yeah.
It sounds like you just took people there.
Yeah, so we finished a trip called Journey East for Apothékary. It's what we call like we don't really want to call it a retreat, because I feel like a retreat feels like this fatty like wellness trend where you kind of go and you're done. We wanted it to be a journey, because we wanted it to be the start of a wonderful journey for people that are either beginning their wellness journey or interest in nature. So yeah, we hosted people in Kyoto, which was the first capital of Japan. And it's such an incredible city that combines both modernism, but also the traditional, temples, shrines, gardens, all of it. And we did a different day of a modality. So we did like a meditation day. We did an onsen day, which is the hot springs. Wow. We did work with our art and kintsugi, which is the art of golden repair. And it was a wonderful community trip. And we're doing it again this year, but stateside, but at a Japanese kind of place. That's
so amazing.
So, yeah.
And I went to Kyoto with Chrissy Jones. Do you know Chrissy?
Amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. So we went to Tokyo and then Kyoto. Amazing. So I've been there and want to go back, but I need to be guided by someone like yourself. It was incredible. It was too quick, but just so meditative and peaceful. Like such a stark difference from the way we live here. So I loved it. And with community, you guys are on TYB.
Yes, we're new.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you think about community with the brand, and has that been part of the core since day one?
Yeah, I think the space had always been pretty fragmented, and I think you guys solved just such an incredible problem that we were facing, which was like all the different platforms that we have, consolidating it, and then having a direct line of communication and challenges and community initiatives. And so we're new. I think we joined maybe a month and a half, or like a few months ago. Brand new.
Yeah.
We have about 750 members on the platform, 90% engagement, so it's super high engagement.
Yeah.
But we get to use that as like a platform to hear directly from our community on like, what do they actually want? Because sometimes I feel like brands host things for the sake of thinking this is going to be relevant for people. And we have absolutely fell on our face doing that. Like we've done, you know, some spa events. We've done like acupuncture events where people pay $15. It wasn't of interest. And so now I think with TYB, we can actually have that direct line of communication, ask what do they actually want to do? What do they actually want to see from us? And that includes a lot more initiatives around like events around our retailers, competitions, challenges. We do seasonal product lines. So just hearing from the community has been amazing.
That's awesome. I love it. Education has been something a lot of brands use the tool for. I'm curious, when we think about creating these tinctures and products, like bring me through that experience.
Yeah, so with the community, I mean, first and foremost, we always kind of say like, well, some of our community members actually haven't even tried the product. So they're just into the brand. And we actually think, you know, from a marketing perspective, this is a discovery channel as well. So the more we can educate high level, so we talk a lot more about like the Japanese principles, the wellness, and then we also activate because we're at the TikTok Summit in LA right now. We're also in Orlando right now for the Ulta Beauty World. So we can share these behind the scenes with the community, and they love that. They love the like setting up the booth, like, oops, we forgot the backdrop. Let's go buy some Target curtains. Like they're like, oh my God. So it's just like it's super fun. It's super fun.
Good foresight on your end just to kind of at the early innings of a brand, understand that investing in bringing the community in and making them co-creators is really the way of the future. In terms of the formulations yourself, like what is that development process like?
Oh, it's long. But the first step is to community, because we say, okay, here's our current like line. You know, which products have you tried? What have you not liked? We actually learn a lot about what they don't like, because I think that gives us insight into like, we can't keep saying yes to new products. We have to actually start saying no to the ones that we have too. And so it's not just about new products. We actually think about tightening our portfolio and focusing. And so now we've heard like we're launching a but that was a huge sort of work on our end, because it doesn't really exist. It actually dissolves in liquid. But because we are a brand that obviously prioritizes liquid, we went through like a 12-month R&D process on this product. So we'll be probably one of the first companies that actually can create in liquid form in a dropper product.
And do you imagine, do people take it directly or put it into a drink?
Yeah, so most people take directly our products now, because you can kind of just plop it into your bag. It's like so easy. I mean, this is my favorite. It's wind down, but you can kind of see it's like a bright red. You want to try it like a tiny tub?
Yeah.
You can lick that.
Do I lick that?
Yeah, you just lick it, People you take the full dropper up to 3 full droppers. I take like 3 full droppers. I need to like sleep.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
This is wind down, okay.
Yeah, this is wind down.
So you take this at night or throughout the day?
I take it at night. Some people do, if they want to be a little more sedated, like throughout the day, you could take it throughout the day. But like that's a full dropper times 3.
It tastes delicious. Wow.
Yeah, we do prioritize taste. And that's part of community in particular. Is like, does this taste good? Does it taste like ass? Like, please be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Tell us. Yeah, so direct line, very important.
And what about this one?
This is Sugar Kick. It's very, what do I say? It's Japanese ume vinegar, which is like a plum vinegar. But this is kind of like, it's a really powerful tincture. I don't know if you want to take it. Not right now, because it's like great for like before a meal. It's quite potent. It's like an apple cider vinegar. It's quite like tart. But wind down is our most popular product. Sugar Kick is more like acute. So if you have like a potent issue, then take that as like a result of it. But wind down, Blue Burn's one of our most popular products. Those are all like preventative, taken any time of day as part of your ritual.
And this herbal knowledge, obviously it's long-standing in terms of you grew up with the culture and the parents that focused on this. How are you like educating yourself right now and like coming up with the formulas?
Yeah, so I mean, we have an incredible team. I think you learn over time as an entrepreneur. It's like you can't do everything, and as much as I love to be in the kitchen making things, it's It's tough,
Right.
but we have an incredible team. Our R&D team, so we work with our co-mans, but we also have a head of R&D, Shelby.
Okay.
She's amazing, joined us from iHerb and Herbalife. Matt Kester, who heads up our education and quality control. So he has a PhD in Eastern medicine and doctorate. So he actually does a ton of education with like Whole Foods and the entire whole body team.
Wow.
We've done education classes with Ulta and their entire field staff. And so education is absolutely at our core because people look at this and they're like, what is it?
What do I do with it?
What do I do with it?
Uh-huh.
What's inside? When do I take it? How do I take it? There's so many questions. But that's why platforms like TYB and TikTok has been incredible for us.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's so cool. Outside of Apothékary, what do you personally find you're obsessed with and into?
Yeah.
And do you require or think about like an antidote to obviously being a business builder and businesswoman?
It's a great question. I am pretty obsessed with being offline.
Yeah, okay.
Most people know this about me. I am always on Do Not Disturb. Okay. I am pretty obsessed with like my routine and my boundaries because if I'm not disciplined, I don't know where to put my freedom. You know, I always think with people like, discipline is freedom because the more you're disciplined around your routine, the more it creates space and headspace to actually think about things that are like not day-to-day tasks.
Right.
So most things are automated for me in terms of like, what do I wear? What am I going to eat every day? At least during the week.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, I'm like, all right, let's like let loose a little.
Wild.
Yeah, let's go a little more wild and rogue.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Monday to like Saturday, pretty much. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
Okay.
I'm in bed by like 10:30. I don't really drink alcohol. It doesn't feel good for me. I have a Solidcore standing class at 7 a.m. every day throughout every day of the week.
Amazing.
What else? I don't really check my phone unless it's like my predetermined hour. So usually it's like 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and then once more at night. But I'm pretty regimented.
And Solidcore, I've heard a lot of
have you
people
done
love
it?
No, but I need to.
We can go to a class.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing it for 9 years because my first company was in DC. So Ann Malum and I have been longtime builders together. She's an investor in Apothékary as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So,
but 9 years every weekday morning or ish?
Yeah. Outside of COVID, which was like a room on demand. I've done 2,500 classes at Solidcore.
Shit.
Yeah. I think I'm their highest student.
That's incredible. Like, what do you love about it? Give me details.
It sounds so sadistic, but it's like, it's a little painful that you can't think about anything else. Like you're literally in a plank and the machine is pulling you in a different direction. So you gotta like hold it together. And if you break, you're back and like you feel it. And so you really gotta hold form, structure, listen to the instructor who's talking nonstop for 50 minutes. And then you're like on your toes and you're doing weird shit. You're like planking, you're piking, you're lunging, you're doing all. Yeah, it's kind of, it can be as hard as you want it to be too.
I love it.
It's all mental.
Yeah.
And it's never easy.
But I think I resonate with that in terms of how hardcore our lives are.
Yes.
Taking these baby brands and businesses and growing them.
Yes.
And you need something quite severe and shocking to like make you present.
I agree.
Or allow you to be present outside of that.
I agree.
I've found that with horses similarly. Jumping, like if you're jumping a horse and you're not fully present, you're definitely like gonna end up in the dirt. So I love that Solidcore like is that intense and kind of like painful.
And the horse, I've heard like through equine therapy, it's like they can feel your energy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if you feel anxious, I think the horse gets anxious.
Totally.
Like through your chakra system.
Yeah, it just requires a full just chill.
Yeah.
And like I've found it to be quite medicinal.
How often do you go?
Every day.
Similarly. Every day. Wow, that's incredible. Every day in the morning, at night? Like
when works. I mean, but I choose to prioritize it similarly. Like I have a lot of discipline around that.
Do you have your own horse? I have so many questions.
I have a full stable.
Wow,
I have a lot of horses.
Girl, that's
3.5.
Amazing.
I know, it's cool. But it for me acts as the Solidcore.
Yeah.
Where it's just like recess in a way and like the antidote to the intensity.
I'd love that. I mean, if I wasn't living in New York, I'd probably have much more of like a nature kind of routine. Like in Japan, when I escape from the US, that's when I go to Japan. Most times it's like forest bathing, and the gorgeous thing is like the time zones are so off that it's so quiet.
It kind of requires, like distance.
Yeah, and I love Vipassanas. If you haven't done those, are great.
Tell me, what is that?
Vipassanas are 10-day silent meditations, and so you just don't
that
talk
sounds so
for
hard.
10 days. You know, it's interesting. It's like the first 3-4 days are so hard, and I feel like and those are the days people tap out because you get all the thoughts.
You can't do it.
You can't do it because you're just sitting there. You can't work out. You can't like let it out. And whatever vice that we have, our phones and no phones. You eat the same thing every day. You wear the same thing as everybody else. You can't have eye contact with anyone else.
Oh my God.
But by day 4, day 5, day 6 is actually like realizations. You start to cry, and you kind of like, you have the process of grief like totally come through your 7 days, 10 days, and you just start crying and releasing, and then you have just joy towards the end. That's all you have left, I guess. Yeah.
What do you call this?
Vipassana.
Vipassana.
Yeah, it's an Indian practice of meditation. It's like 10 days. You can do 3 days, 5 days. Some people do 30 days.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah,
my cousin did this, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'd ever do it. And he's like, you're the perfect person. You need this.
I actually think, it's true. It's the people that are so restless, like myself included, that need it. And I always walk out like, this is amazing.
So you do it like routinely?
I do it once a year. Okay. Yeah, it's either,
good for you.
I joke, it's like either that or a mushroom journey.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's
so
really
cool.
It's fair. It's fair, right?
It is. I'm interested in hearing more about the farm, and it sounds like there's a lot of activities that happen there.
Yeah.
Like, your parents are there. Are they hosting people?
So my dad's the socialite. My mom is like the introvert. She does the pottery. So we have 2 ceramic studios on the farm and then a kiln. So she focuses on like the pottery. So we make clay out of the dirt from the farm. And then my mom makes the pottery. She does a lot of hand building and then some kiln. Have you made pottery before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like such a therapy. And you can't have your phone around because your hands are all gross. And it's like her and her best friend, which is like so cute.
Amazing.
They're just like both sitting there gossiping together, like doing on their wheels. It's so cute.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
We need to take the community to the farm.
Absolutely. I mean,
and I want to come.
Yes, you are absolutely invited. Bring your horses, please.
So cool.
It's 20 acres. It's a giant, and we're actually I'm trying to think of like how we build a retreat center on the other side of it. So
That's incredible.
There's a lot going. Yeah, we used to have chickens and more livestock, but animals, it's just tough. My parents are getting quite old, like mid-80s. So
yeah, wow.
Yeah. And we're launching a new documentary in about a month. Okay. It's called Ikigai, Finding Ikigai. Have you heard of the word Ikigai?
Of course. It feels like everyone's obsessed with that right now.
Agree.
Like, I hear it a lot, which is pretty incredible.
But it also means that people are lost if you're hearing about it a lot, because Ikigai is like kind of a word for life purpose. And I think if people are talking about life purpose, that means usually that's like people are feeling also quite lost.
Yeah, I see that.
And so we felt like it was a really relevant time for community to like talk about something that has nothing to do with product, has nothing to do with our retailers, has everything to do with the story. Yeah. And it's 20 minutes. It's really long. It's not like, and we flew to Vancouver, we flew to Japan, we flew to New York to film this. So it's a real effort. And we won a documentary award last year on the Telly Awards for the last documentary we did. And it's not even about that. It's really like, what message do we want to share that makes people feel more grounded?
Right, it's an important one. I think you're totally right in terms of people needing direction and this being a method for tapping into it.
Yeah, purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we always say like, life purpose isn't forever. It could be for today, it could be for a week. I think we sometimes have this grand vision that, to be honest, I think sometimes entrepreneurship creates in the media world where it's like, got to start a business and you're going to make it $1 billion exit, and it's like, right. And it's like, is my life not good enough? It's like, no, we just all have our different ikigai path.
I love it.
So cool. To the hood.
Amazing.
It's beautiful. Quite small. It's not like a.
I know, but the nature. Yeah. It's very abundant. Nice.
It was the windows for me that I needed. I wanted space. It smells really good in here. What is it? I don't know. My boyfriend was here yesterday, so I was just like, let's clean up. But yeah, it's a very naturey place.
Yeah, I love it. It feels like
probably too many plants, more plants than I don't know, things. But
Right,
yeah, you
it's
can tell I'm
beautiful.
obsessed with nature and trying to bring it into my home.
Uh-huh.
I like big spaces.
It's so beautiful. And Williamsburg has really matured.
It's
like popped off.
It really, I mean, Brooklyn is now the new West Village.
Uh-huh.
I really think it's like,
Wow.
it's popping.
It's so cool. Okay, there's clearly some shrine elements
Yes. Yeah. I mean, my family, so that's my dad
Okay.
here.
Yep.
It's my mom. This is in Japan, so you can see like the bright turning
So beautiful.
the leaves.
Yep.
I love these cards. I'm pretty obsessed with this. It's like, have you guys seen these?
No.
So they're questions, and they get more intimate. So you have close, closer, and closest. So if you take like close, it's very basic. Where do you find meaning in your life?
Okay, yeah.
You know,
For
they're like
conversation.
great dinner conversations. Yeah. And if we go to like closest, what's the nicest thing anyone has done for you?
Right.
Just makes you think.
So
and
nice. Yeah.
Great way to like bring, I think, like people that don't know each other together. Here's like kind of like my tea station and like all my Apothékary goodies here.
Would you make some tea for us?
Sure. Let's do it.
These are beautiful. So that's the type of piece that she makes.
Yeah, so they're all wooden fired. You can kind of tell that through just the type of like firing that kind of shows up on the back end here.
They're so
and then we
beautiful.
glaze everything here. But most of these things are from Japan. So this was from Kyoto, also handmade in ceramics. Same with this. Really like this. Just like my favorite with ginger tea. But yeah, and then
So
we have
cool.
these little mugs. And have you tried these? They're
What is that
huge. This is a sumo citrus. It's very popular nowadays. It's like,
I haven't tried it.
they're like, here, I'll give it to you. It's like a giant mandarin. It's literally a basketball.
And you like
size
peel
of-
it like an
Yeah,
orange?
yeah, just like a
Okay,
normal
let's do it.
orange.
I'll take it.
Go
This
for
is
it. Go
amazing.
for it. Trying to think of what else here. I do play piano sometimes, but lately it's been a little more of like a close. But yeah, I try to play when I have a little more time. But also a great thing of getting off my phone.
Right, yes. This is like a character.
It's big. It's so big. I love that you're doing this.
I'm so into it.
Ty eating an orange. Her first sumo citrus. It's pretty good, right?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm definitely gonna buy these.
This art piece is one of my best friends. She was also an entrepreneur, and then when she closed her company, she pivoted to becoming an artist. And
Okay.
if you look, this is all from white sands. It's velvet, textured, and then she stitched all of this
Wow.
as like grass from the white sands.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's my back piece for my, my Zoom
Zooms?
calls, and I ever get asked about this every single day. It's just
The
simple.
texture is very cool.
Yeah, and you can kind of play with the texture of it too because of the, the
Oh, wow.
spacing. So yeah, it's
I
really,
love it. So
really
she went
lovely.
from corporate to artist.
Yeah, she was corporate, started a magazine, started a creative agency called Warren, and then during COVID decided to pivot to making art.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Well, thank you for the tour.
Of course, yeah.
It's heavenly up here. And there's like a lot of roof action.
Yeah, it's a little awkward because sometimes the balconies are all so close to each other.
Right,
And I'm like, this may be too close for comfort. Maybe need more space at the farm. Like our most popular product, it's Blue Burn. You might have heard of it or seen it, but it's like this blue hue. What makes it blue is blue spirulina. And so, you just take this directly into your mouth. Do you want to try a little bit?
Yeah. Do you put it on your hand or you put it?
You can actually just drop it directly into your mouth. Yeah.
And so the Blue Burn is about the metabolism?
Metabolism for people that have like sugar cravings in particular. And all of our products are 0 calories, 0 sugar, but we use glycerin as a preservative to like make it last for about 3 to 4 years. So yeah.
And so people, like it says weight support.
yeah.
Like I wanna feel full or eat less.
Yeah, it's
How
like
does this help?
weight support, but also like for cravings. And
Okay,
so
got
for
it.
people in particular that like tend to reach for that extra bag of chips or candy, this helps to reduce those cravings because it does have a little bit of the sweet tone.
Right.
But the maca,
kinda satisfies that?
it satisfies it and it cuts it. So this is really great for that. And it has Jamina leaf, which also helps with like the cravings as well. It kind of like suppresses that appetite. And most times we're not actually hungry. Most times we're bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like
get that.
such an interesting thing to confuse to
Right.
me. Yeah.
That's delicious. That
So
one
funny.
is one of your top sellers, correct?
Yeah, one of our top sellers. Exactly. My bag is a hot frickin' mess.
You want to, sit on the floor?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're interested in what's in there.
All right, so I love this. It's one of my favorite. My friend Jen Shane started this company In Beauty. It's in Sephora. I love the product. It gives like a little of this pink glaze.
In Beauty.
But it's also SPF. Okay. Yeah, their moisture cream is so good. I love this thing. I know this sounds so corny. I got it in Japan. It's an Okinawa. It's just like my iPhone case, but it has lasted for 3 years, and I've not lost my AirPods ever since.
It's done the job.
I lose them all the time. Let's see. Of course, got my wine down. Oh my God, this is so funny. This is hilarious. What's in here? My Italic sunglasses. Do you know Italic? The big brand. Of course, I have my weightlifting gloves in here.
That's amazing.
This is my life. I go from beauty to weightlifting in one bag.
Weightlifting at the gym, or that's part of Solidcore's?
Part of Solidcore, and sometimes
so
if I
those.
do,
that's like an important
accessory.
accessory.
Absolutely. Of course, my charger. Okay, my beauty. I do love this. It's the Roz hair oil. I do quite like this product, especially when I go to the Equinox or post spa. Do something like this.
Is it a spray or drops?
Just drops into your hair.
Okay.
It's actually great. I invest in this company, Dom Dom. I really like their mochi cream. It's so good on the skin. It just like kind of just dissolves. I am an Element. This is kind of gross, but it's my electrolyte packet. I do love a good body scrub. I love all the random shit that's in my bag. Oh, of course. I'm ready for podcasting anytime.
That is amazing.
Got my microphone. This is like a hedgehog. It's huge. It's giant.
It's your pet.
It's literally my pet. Oh, I have a sample of our new product called Power Trip. Do you want to try it?
Yeah. Yes. Like this?
Yeah, you can just try it like this. It actually, have you heard of NMN?
NMN?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The precursor to NAD. So
yeah, I take the supplements.
Oh, amazing. It's a new product we're launching called Power Trip.
And like on the longevity thread or what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
So stay tuned for that. It's going to be in May.
So cool.
This is so funny.
And so wait,
a chopstick.
Amazing. Goes well with the weightlifting.
This is great. This is really nice. I did not curate my bag. I swear to God. Maybe I should have curated my bag.
No, this is perfect. Quite the collection.
Yep. I'm pretty this is all I have in terms of like my just like my ID and a credit card, but that's pretty much it. And I have more snacks, but I don't think that's important.
This is perfect.
I have earphones just in case I ended up staying over at my boyfriend's place and he snores, so then I stick these in my ear. But this is about it.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's the spectrum of my meat stick.
I love it. It's so good.
My podcast. I did not curate this at all.
It's amazing.
Here you go, Ty. So this is Japanese barley tea.
And I imagine you're a big tea drinker.
You know, I oscillate between tea and just our tinctures. But yeah, most times it's tea.
Okay.
Lately with the boyfriend, I'm like coffee.
Really?
I don't know what it is. There's still like a coffee ritual. It's not the same as being like, let's go get matcha. Right. That's like with my girlfriends. Matcha.
I love it.
Cheers. Say kanpai.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Yeah, I'm so curious what you think of the tea.
This is Obsessions With, and I'm Tahani. It's a podcast, a vlogcast, where I interview close friends of mine and the founders building the most successful and most loved brands and businesses today.